The family of a teen killed during the CHOP protests in 2020 has now been awarded more than $30 million. A King County jury found the city of Seattle was negligent in its response to the shooting that killed Antonio Mays Jr. After the 16-year-old was shot, emergency crews wouldn't come into the protest zone. Others inside the protest then helped rush the teen to the hospital, but it was too late. And right now, as you can see here, these live images, we are waiting for the teen's family and attorney to react to this ruling. Are we listening in here? We're going to try to listen in here. Let's take a moment.
Thank you for joining us. This is my client, Antonio Mays Sr. And today, we got a piece of justice. I don't think there'll ever be complete justice because the loss of Antonio's son can never be replaced, ever. So, you're wondering why the verdict came out the way it did. It's fairly straightforward. I mean, the city failed in so many ways. A gross system error, a gross mess up that happened. The city failed to activate the Rescue Task Force protocol. There was a specific protocol that was set up where the city should have followed. They didn't follow it. They didn't correctly identify the casualty collection point where Antonio's son was supposed to be brought after he was shot. He was shot in front of a police precinct that was essentially abandoned. There was a fire department not too far away. There was a huge delay in Antonio receiving treatment, huge. And that delay, which came from broken promises and abandonment and confusion, that was a system failure that resulted in the death of Antonio Mays Jr. It was so clear. It was so clear. All they had to do was just do the right thing. And to this day, the city has still not accepted responsibility. And that's very disheartening. There hasn't been one apology. There hasn't been one "I'm sorry." There hasn't been one knock on the door saying, "We're really sorry about what happened to your son." Just a complete failure of acceptance of responsibility. And that's unforgivable. I'll let Mr. Mays chime in on how he feels about what happened here.
I don't know what to say in a situation like this. I don't wish anybody to ever have to fight for their kids the way that I had to fight for mine. I'm not from Seattle. I didn't become familiar with the culture up here until I got here on December 7th, and I've been here ever since. And it's just a blessing that I've been able to stay here, on my own accord to see this through. I don't know how some people would be able to even muster that, to go out of state, for roughly 2 months to fight for their kids. If they had to, it's like a fight for your life. I love my kids more than I love myself. I live for my kids. So, it's a, verdict came back, that saw things, correctly to administer some justice where my son's name was unfortunately being drugged through the mud for 5 years. Thank God that that's been cleared up. And but I can't say that it feels good. I can't say that it feels complete because it doesn't. I'm thankful for the verdict. I'm thankful for the success. But it doesn't feel like a resolve. So I appreciate everybody's time and compassion and the people that were sincere and there with me along the way. This place I've been staying at, I haven't left it very often, but if I need some food or something. So this athletic club here in Washington, the WAC, has been real good to me. And I'm thankful for the staff that they keep and their support along the way.
There was one thing that I wanted to bring up that has been very troubling for me throughout this whole case. First part of this
You have
case,
just been watching a reaction there from the father of Antonio Mays Jr., the teenager who was shot and killed in the CHOP during 2020 protests. And the family was just awarded $30 million after a jury ultimately decided that the city of Seattle was negligent in their response after Mays Jr. was shot.